Hey everybody, this is Sin Speaks, and today we are doing another episode of The Interviewer. I'm here today with my co-host, Andrew Sobel,
Hi again.
and our extremely special guest for the day, Mad Munchkin!
Is this when I say hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hello.
yes it is.
So, Maddie. That's a good name to call you, right, Maddie?
That's what most people call me. That's fine.
So, you're a YouTuber, correct?
Yes. With the YouTube stuff, I just make videos where I review various things. A lot of animated stuff mostly, like Disney anime, um, MLP, or some video games. Just anything that really takes my fancy. Or I talk about things to do with the art industry. That's what my job. I'm a concept artist, so I like talking about things like that to do with the art industry, what's happening, things like that. So it's good fun.
And you're also a gamer, correct?
Yeah, I started out when during doing concept art. I've worked with indie games and things like that. I started up my own video game company a few years ago, which is now in liquidation, unfortunately.
Uh-huh.
But now I did a lot of concept art for video games and things like that, but as it's not the main focus for me anymore. I kind of moved on a bit from that, but I am still a gamer. That's never going to die down. I love video games. So
Same here, my friend.
Oh yeah.
Let's go on with the first set of questions here. Do you consider yourself a Brony or a Pegasus?
um, I would call myself a brony. I don't know because I don't know the Pegasus tends to just sound a bit too gender specific. I don't know. It's like if you're a boy, you're a brony. If you're a girl, if you're a Pegasus. I don't know. I just always preferred the word brony. When you say Pegasus, you're like, what? Personal choice, really. I just prefer the word brony. It's easier to say. People kind of understand what it is more. The word Pegasus, a lot of the times, if you say that, like I said a minute ago, people just aren't as familiar with that word as they are brony.
Yeah.
So I tend to say brony more often.
Yeah. What inspired you to do all your artist stuff or video games or reviewing or analyzing?
It's something I've always really been interested in doing, and I always love analyzing anything. I overthink things, and people tell me to stop reading so much into things. And you sit down and watch a movie, I've always got stupid comments to bring up, like, I'm sure I'm one of the most annoying people to sit and watch a movie or a show with because I'll just slag it off, or if I love it, I'll just talk over it, or if I've seen it too many times and know it off by heart, I'll just say it word for word. The person next to me has to punch me in the face and tell me to shut up. So, yeah, it was things like that. It was actually my sister. We were sitting watching a movie with a bunch of friends, and then because I kept talking over it, and my sister's just said, "You should be one of those reviewers because some of the stuff you say is really funny. So you should just start like a thing on YouTube or something where you do your own commentaries for things like that." And I thought that was a really good idea, so I just ran with it. But instead of doing commentaries, because that would just take up too much video time, people don't really want to sit through a whole commentary. I just decided, why not just start reviewing things? So, yeah, it started off that way.
Fun.
It's a lot more to it, but yeah.
Run down.
It's blame my sister. It's her fault.
Damn your sister.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you, sister.
Doesn't have my stuff. She watches some of it, but just not the Brony, the My Little Pony stuff.
Your sister's not a Brony?
So, sorry?
Your sister's not a Brony?
No, she's not.
Aw.
And that's okay. It's not for everybody. So I'm not going to tie her to a chair and make her watch it or anything. So.
Or will you?
Well, maybe.
Well, I think her husband will probably beat me up if I do that. So. Anyway.
How long have you been a Brony, and why did you become one? Or how?
I've been a Brony since March 2013. So I came into the show pretty late for most reviewers anyway. Most of them have been a fan since the beginning.
Sure.
So I think I'm trying to think when it would probably be just at the tail end of season 2, beginning of season 3. Back then, a lot of my friends were moving away for work or whatever, and a lot of them were moving away at the exact same time.
Oh, ouch.
That
Yeah, it
sucks.
was really painful, and so most of my friends that I loved to sit and watch stuff with were all gone. So here was me sitting in my house watching things that I love, but no one to share it with. Well, not the same people anyway that
Sitting
can
in a
appreciate
deep,
it safely.
dark room, watching
Yeah,
horror films.
the dark room. Yes, anyway. And and usually things that I would watch to cheer myself up during, difficult times would be Disney movies or something like that. So where do you go for something new? The internet. So I kept seeing internet memes for My Little Pony, and I was like, well, that's not really my thing because growing up, I'm not a girly girl. I was never into My Little Pony when I was growing up. I was into like superheroes or things like that, and things that little girls probably weren't supposed to be into. So I was told by ignorant people. But so when I kept seeing all these internet memes everywhere of My Little Pony, I kept avoiding it, thinking, no, it's not for me. But then I saw a very short clip on YouTube of, I think it was Lesson 0,
Huh.
of when Twilight's just going
Completely mental crazy.
more expressive than I remember My Little Pony being. And for a Flash animated cartoon, I was really impressed with it. And obviously, because animation and concept art is my background, I find it really interesting to look at. So I looked up an episode, and it was a Canterlot wedding.
Ah, that's a nice one.
Which is obviously not the best episode of MLP to start with because of all of its flaws and
Suspense.
plot holes and things in the story. But for a Disney fan or someone that's been brought up on Disney anyway and is heavily influenced by it, it's a perfect episode or two-parter to start with. And some of it, you're sitting watching it, and I just thought, this is so good. The story's interesting, the characters are, well, you can distinguish between them all, which you could not do in the MLP that I remembered seeing. So, after I watched that 2 episodes, I thought I need to start from the beginning. So then, from then on, I was hooked. So, yeah, I have a lot of things to blame the show for.
Pony creatings, the pictures and whatnot. Yeah, you definitely have to blame them for that.
Yes.
What is your favorite / least favorite moment in MLP episode?
I've never been asked about least favorite. I'll need to think about that.
Ooh, we're shredding ground here. Sid, you might be big. You might get big.
Yay! First time.
My favorite moment in MLP is difficult to pick because my favorite character is Pinkie Pie, and she has a lot of really, really awesome, just off, completely random moments. But probably the moment in Party of One when Pinkie Pie thinks no one wants to be her friend anymore, and she's having a party, and she's made all these friends out of just random objects she's found lying around the house. And
Miss Flower, Mr. Rock.
Yes, there's a My Little Pony character is having a psychotic episode. Yes, this show is for me.
Oh, what's this? She's going insane? That sounds like me.
Exactly. Probably why I relate to her so much. We're both insane. Least favorite moment. That's difficult. I really don't know.
I find it kind of funny how a lot of people I interview, like, they randomly say their favorite pony and whatnot, but they always say either Pinkie Pie, Fluttershy, or Rainbow Dash. Never Twilight, never Applejack, and never Rarity.
Poor Apple Horse. I love Apple Horse.
Some of my friends who know me in real life, like, they keep saying, "Oh, we would have thought you would have been a bigger fan of Rarity because she's the creative one and has her own business and everything." And I was like, "No, personality-wise, it's
She's
Pinkie Pie, But
yeah.
I'm still stuck on least favorite moment.
Stuff.
Probably most painful moment to watch and would be when Spike is singing in the stadium. I can't remember the name of the episode, but it's from season 4.
He screwed the Wonderbolt theme song.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
in
Classic
the Crystal
thing.
Empire games, the games.
The Lee Olympics.
Yeah, the
yeah.
Pony Olympics. I cannot remember the episode name. Huh.
I'm terrible at
Equestrian
remembering
Games.
the names of episodes.
Equestrian Games, how's it?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I literally had to mute the volume past that part because I couldn't stand how bad it was.
yeah, I mean that's the one. No, that and the Q Marco Sayer song is the only songs I don't have on my computer because I can't listen to it. I found another I found a female cover of the song which is ridiculously hard to find for some reason just because I couldn't listen to the actual one. Oh my ears. Do you have any headcanons that you like, your favorite headcanons?
I'm
pretty sure
not.
it's canon.
I
What?
don't really do headcanons, really.
You don't?
No. Probably because I'm not a writer. Oh, hang on. I'm going to be 2 seconds. My cat is shouting at me. 2 seconds, sorry. Okay.
So you're saying stuff about headcanons?
I'm not. I don't have a headcanons really, because I'm not a writer, so I'm not creative in that sense at all. But I can appreciate them, but I just can't keep up with them all within the fandom. So yeah, I don't really have a headcanon myself at all.
Here's another one that you might be able to answer. Do you believe alicorns are immortal or just celestial Luna?
Well, if people listening watching my videos, they will know why I say this. I hope to God they're not immortal, because if you guys watch my videos, there's a character that is featured on some of my videos called Mary Sue, and she is the most annoying, stereotypical, perfect in every way character. And because she's a Mary Sue and an Alicorn, you probably wouldn't be able to kill her. No matter how annoying she became.
No, I haven't
But
seen
in
any of your
the context
videos.
of the actual show, no, I don't think they're immortal. No.
I haven't seen any of your videos, but I do know goddamn well what a Mary Sue is.
Yeah. Well, basically, yeah, Mary Sue, she's like Wesley from Star Trek.
Oh
She's
God.
ridiculously perfect, but just amazingly annoying. Like,
And super powerful in some sort of way.
Shut up, Wesley. Yeah.
I mean, Celestials live for over 1,000 years, so I mean, they must have a very long lifetime. Which means your Mary Sue is going to stay alive for a long time. Oh, I feel so sorry for this world.
Yeah, in the context of the show, I don't think they're immortal. They probably age differently, but no, I don't think they're immortal.
Do you think that the created alicorns like Cadence or Twilight would have different lifespans than Celestia Luna? Because Celestia Luna were born as alicorns.
Probably. Oh. Sorry, I keep hearing the cat scratch at the door. Sorry, she's distracting me.
It's alright.
Yeah, no, because Cadence was a Pegasus, wasn't she?
Uh-huh.
And then she became an Alicorn.
Yeah,
So,
because she found the
I'd like to say,
powers of
like,
love.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back again. I'm so sorry. My cat is 17 years old. She's really dotty and sick at the moment, so I'm just gonna let her back in the room. Sorry.
It's alright, it's alright. Take your time.
You're annoying. Come on.
That was amazing.
Watch this video, guys. Manny goes mental. I got it.
Oh, I was priceless.
Yeah.
YouTube comments. This point was my favorite part of the video. Do more of it.
Have you ever had porn-related alcoholic drinks?
Well, not deliberately, but I really like cider. But I liked cider before I started watching MLP. So, but
Counts.
no, it's all the MLP cocktails and everything. No, I haven't tried any of those.
Okay.
But I plan to in the future.
What other shows do you like or have any interest in?
Besides MLP, there's a lot. Like I said, I'm just a huge animation buff. So
Let's take it. Let's take your top 5 favorite shows.
okay. They're not necessarily in order. I'm just kind of looking over at my DVD collection and thinking, which ones shall I list?
Oh my, I have a DVD collection. Which ones do I like from here?
First, it would probably be Batman the Animated Series from the 90s.
Good show.
I'm a huge fan of that. So, that was pretty much the introduction to all things Batman for me, the animated series from the 90s. So, I just love that show to pieces.
That was the show.
What were you saying, Andrew?
I just said it was good. I'm sorry, okay? Silence makes me sound this person. I'm not this way, I swear. Mama, I love you.
Yeah, so Batman the Animated Series. I really enjoy Adventure Time. I'm trying to avoid saying an anime because I'm Rabbit Balls. I'm trying to think of 2 more. I've got 3 so far, 2 more. Without listing an anime. That is really
you can list anime if you want. I mean, it's all free here.
Oh, okay. Fruits Basket.
Yes.
Or Sing.
Internet High Five. It's a good show.
What's Fruit Basket?
It's this family that's under a curse that they change into the animals of their zodiac when a member of the opposite sex hugs them. It's as zany as it sounds. Right?
And the main character is female, and all of them are male.
Yes.
So she'll randomly like hug them, and like they have to wait like 5 minutes before they can turn back.
Is this like a romantic anime, or is this like a battle centric anime, or?
It's a little bit of both. It's
comedy.
It's like comedy, romance, fighting.
There's quite a lot of drama in it as well.
Sounds complicated.
Yeah, really is. Really good show, but
on
very
the surface it looks very like cutesy, whimsy kind of thing, very childish kind of anime, which is definitely not what I usually like. But it really surprised me, and because I usually like things like Trinity Blood or Hellsing or Elfen Lied.
Yeah.
But no, Fruits Basket is one of my favorite anime just because 1 minute you're laughing and then 2 seconds later you've got tears in your eyes, so yeah, it's good.
Very violent mood swings. And what's your 5th?
Probably The Amazing Adventures of Gumball.
I've never heard that one. What is that?
Is that like Bobobo?
It's like this cartoon. It's just a mash up of lots of different styles, and almost each and every character is in a different style. Like some is in 3D, or some are 2D, some are flash animated, some are stop motion. It sounds like a complete mess, but when you watch it, all the styles mixed together actually bizarrely work.
Wow.
If you saw pictures of the main characters, you would probably recognize them somehow. If you saw internet memes of them and things, but
a lot of shows seem to do that. No matter how hard you try to avoid them, they wrench their way into your heart.
yeah.
Have you ever fangasmed? If so, at what?
You would go absolutely crazy if you suddenly realized that an actor that you absolutely adore provided a voice in a cartoon, and then you just suddenly realize who it is halfway through watching it, and you're just like jumping up and down on the sofa going, "Oh my God, it's that person that said that thing that I watched the other day and I can't remember the name of it." So yes, the answer is yes. That happens quite often. And usually no one's around to see it. And if they do, they kind of walk away backwards, just like smile and nod.
We're walking forwards, oh
Yes.
wait, we're not going forwards, we're walking away, oh please save me.
I'll give you a minute to cool down before I give you your medicine. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
That is a very good question. I basically have a list of topics and whatnot that I look at, and I like take questions from it and so on and so forth. Yeah. So for this one, I asked you like play a game. What games, what game series or types of games like FPSs and RTS and whatnot are your favorite games?
I like FPS games.
Again, instant high five.
Well, I'm a big gamer. I don't really get much time to play games as much anymore, but I'm a big fan of all kinds of games, really. But I enjoy, games like Fallout 3 or pretty much every single Metroid game ever released. Or
okay, virtual high five right there. Nintendo fan on the other side here.
Yeah, it was so. I had the games all lined up, but I don't have a console anymore, so I don't have the games out to jog my memory. I have a memory like a sieve, but and quite like anything that's kind of set in a post-apocalyptic world, I tend to be drawn to, or zombie games, or things like that.
do you play any of the Halo series?
No,
Oh,
I don't. I'm sorry.
I've been playing it since I was 2, so I always ask that question. It's my absolute favorite.
I played Halo, but this was years ago. So, yeah.
Yeah, I played all the Halo games. I am a Halo fan even more than I'm an MLB fan. So, I always ask that question. It's alright. What gave you the idea for your YouTube name? Mad Munchkin or Maddie Munchkin?
The Mad Munchkin name actually came from high school. In real life, I am like 5 foot tall.
Oh wow, you're shorter than me. I'm 5'2".
Yeah, I'm pretty. Well, I keep telling people I'm 5'1", but no, I think I'm about 5. So when I was at school, my group of friends, that I was the shortest person in the group. I was the shortest person in my entire school for a long time.
Wow.
But saying that, it's not a huge school living in the north of Scotland. But anyway, people started to call me Munchkin, and that's a name people used to call children, so. But I also have quite a temper, so they would say, "Oh, it's Mad Munchkins on the rampage again." So I remember that being used as, I kind of associated it as a term of endearment. And I was trying to think up a name for what I would use online, and I just picked Mad Munchkin because I just remember being called that so much when I was at school.
Oh my, that's Mad Munchkin, get out of the way, she's gonna punch you.
And I was thinking you got that from The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, a lot of people would say that, but it's actually from high school. But I guess The Wizard of Oz does have a lot to do with why I settled with the name, probably because I am a huge fan of The Wizard of Oz and Wicked and all that kind of stuff. So having that association with my name is a big bonus, but it's not the reason behind it.
Cool.
Yeah. Do you have any questions, Andrew, before I give my last one?
Just one thing.
Hmm?
I would love to be a part of your videos sometime because I love to put my opinions on certain things. So at any time, if you want to call me up or on Skype and we can have a conversation about something, we can record it. I'd be happy to. I have lots of time.
Well,
Shameless self-promoting.
I'm failing to go with a more popular person. I'm sorry.
I want to work more often with other people because a lot of the videos that I upload, it's just me on my own. So it is something I'm trying to do more of in the future. So I'll just put it out there now, like for people that are listening as well. I am looking to do more collaborations. So
And
yeah.
I'm always here.
It's a possibility, put it that way.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Sweet.
Look forward.
And Sin, even if I do this, I will promote you because you are an awesome guy, and I don't have my own channel.
Woo! Shameless self-promoting for the win.
Yay.
Alright, last question before I do random stuffs. This is actually, to like, for your art style, I suppose. I like do this question. I actually started this question on my third interview. But it's because my friend sent me this, a long time ago. Like a year and a half ago. And she's like, if you ever do an interview with someone, use this question. And if you could create your own plant with its own species, what would the both of them look like?
Sorry, say that again.
Damn it.
It wasn't anything to do with the audio that time. I just genuinely did not.
If you could create your own plant, like, you know, you take a giant ball of mud and that's your plant, with its own species, like spore, I suppose, what would the both of them look like?
Oh, okay. That's a really good question. I picture a lot of green.
Everybody seems to use green.
I don't know, it's just living in Scotland, like,
Green
you know,
is
5
kind
miles
of-
one way it's the
valid.
ocean, 5 miles another way it's mountains. You know, I live in a valley, so it's just nothing but green everywhere. And I love it. It's just so pretty.
There's
So-
green, there's
lots of
blue,
farmland
there's a
and everything. So I
mountain.
picture... Yeah. If I did like have my own little planet, it would just be, you know, just fields everywhere and
Would it have any flowers, or would it just be a giant grassy field plants?
lots of grass and flowers and rainbows. I don't know. But it'd be really warm. It would need to be so sunny because it's never sunny here.
What would the species look like?
Probably like the Highland cow. Just have Highland cows.
Another internet high five. My mum loves the
And
Highland.
Shetland ponies, of course. We have to have Shetland ponies everywhere because Maddie's a Shetland pony. So they've got to be everywhere as well.
These plants just get weirder and weirder.
It's like a level 1 noob planet, you know? It's the planet that everyone starts with.
We had, for other vendors, we had like a tiny little planet with like tiny little puppies. Another one, we had a rainbow planet with tiny pixies.
Not the obvious part again, sorry. I missed all that.
That was my
Haven't
favorite.
really anything.
That was actually from Andai. That's my favorite. Now, do you have any more before I go into selfish promoting, Andrew?
No, not right now.
Okay. So this was the interview with Mad Munchkin.
It's Mad Munchkin, but yeah.
Yeah. If you guys like this video, please please give it a like.
No, it's 6, goddammit!
Alright, Team Mad Munchkin.
Mad. It's mad, damn it.
And Maddie, if you could like
Mad.
tell. But Mad, okay, fine, Mad Munchkin. If you like tell your friends about me and like all the other stuff, see if any of them want to do interviews, that'd be very well appreciated.
That's no problem. I will be putting this video on the Mad Munchkin Facebook page and adding it to. I have a collab playlist on my YouTube as well, so I will add it to that, and I will tell people about it.
Shameless self-promotion yet again.
Yay!
Hooray. Bye, guys.
So like my channel, like her channel, subscribe to both of ours, and look at our videos, and definitely look at her videos, because A, she's funny, B, she has a weird Mary Sue character, and C, she's funny. Just watch her stuff, there you go. Yes. And look at my other videos, or Maddie will hunt you down and kill you.
No, Mary Sue will hunt you down and kill you.
Ah, yes, that's right, Mary Sue will.
Yes.
Maddie will only hunt you down and kill you if you do something to her hat.
Oh, yeah. Look at the news video for TF2 analysis team. You'll understand what she was referencing.
I want to see that as soon as we finish this thing.
Yeah. Alright, so, again, like, subscribe, comment, and go to her channel. Thank you very much, and I will see you all on the next video, whenever that may be. Bye-bye!